Hello and welcome to the morning meeting. Building Jomboy Media. My name is Jimmy, founder of Jomboy Media, and I'm sitting with Maddie, who is manager.
I'll put that in.
Operations and editing manager. Production and editing manager.
Yeah, that's close. Mm-hmm.
Boss.
No.
Titles are so dumb, but they're not. They like actually mean shit when you get to become a bigger title, bigger company and shit, which is dumb. Like they have merit, like we're the fucking England Duke of Winchester versus like.
Speaking of titles,
blah blah the third.
Director of People Tracy started yesterday.
Yay! That was funny. Joe said, "Director of People." What's that? Which is just the new fun term for HR.
Mm-hmm.
Since HR, everyone like hates HR
because of The Office.
Yeah, in general, kind of like that position is just like a loveless position. Tracy's like not a traditional HR person because she like didn't like get into it that way. She was more, well, she can tell her own story. Maybe we'll have her on. Once she gets settled in a little bit more.
Emily's HR.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Does she go director of people?
No.
HR?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
HR people analytics, actually. So I guess no.
Yeah.
Is the
so
proper.
You know how like dumb meant someone that can't talk? Like they just they didn't vocalize?
I think I've heard that before.
And then people started saying, "What are you, a dummy?" And then they're like, "Hey, that's insensitive."
Right.
And it's become kind of slang for just like a bad thing. So we're going to change the word to something else. And they went to idiot.
And then
that went to the R word, which I grew up saying because I have an aunt that's handicapped, and that was still what my siblings referred, because that was the kosher word at the time.
Sure.
But then people take that word and they start using it as an insult, so then you have to change the word. Then they went to mentally handicapped, which now is not what you say anymore because people start, "What are you, mentally handicapped?" And slow. What are you, slow? That's what they're doing with HR. Like in 20 years, director of people will be out because some show will just start knocking that word. And then they'll come up with a new term for that position.
Right.
It's just ever flowing.
Ever changing.
Yeah. Of like, oh, we can't have that. Can't have that be that. And I do think on Tracy's first day, Jake harassed Zach sexually.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. So.
She didn't see.
Think
she's listening? Gonna go figure that out.
But I just ratted Jake out.
Yeah, Tracy, if you're listening to this.
Should we run ideas by Tracy sometimes? Like, Tracy, we're going to stare at this guy outside the window.
She said, "I'm ready for anything." I said, "How are you? I'm Matt." And I said, "Hopefully nobody's been up to any antics today." And she said, "Oh, no, but they don't have to stop the antics either." I said,
Well, yeah, no, yesterday we got the balls for ball and play league that we were testing out. That was like a small antics fest. Last year around this time, when Floorball was in the office.
Oh, she wouldn't have hated it.
I think people did hate it. And then the scooters.
That was a one-day thing. 2 days max.
But Floorball, it was a lot.
Was 2 weeks. Yeah. To be honest, I hated it.
You hated Floorball?
I hated it.
Why?
So loud.
I want to stick back. I want to walk around and just dribble. You know it's going to come back because we got to start practicing.
Yes. The dribbling, I don't really care. It was when the goal was up. You had to, every time you walk somewhere.
Yeah.
Right outside the elevator.
I want it back so bad. I'm going to be on paternity leave by the time Floorball comes back. Oh, when we re-recorded the new intro, that was awesome and 100% cool rating.
Yeah, it was
I forgot to say that. We're going to try and have a special guest today.
Right.
And it's not going to be part of the live AMP session, but we'll plug it into the YouTube and podcast app. An investor in Jomboy Media is coming through the office today.
Does anybody know who's coming? Like, we haven't said that.
I would hope not.
Yeah, because what if
because a lot of time players flake, and it's not really like something you can be upset. They have very rigid scheduled lives. They get banged up a lot. Every part of their like professional life is on a schedule. Like if you ask Trev, it's like be here now. That we were talking to agents, and like a lot of guys some guys just lay in bed when they don't have to be places when they're on road trips, or they do their own thing like in the morning. But so usually I don't like broadcasting that, because then they might feel even double guilty if they like sleep in and it's fine. You're fine. Like that's okay.
Well, if he does get here, I'm sure socials will be posting it.
Yeah, Trea Turner, I don't mind saying it right now.
Oh, my God. What if he's sleeping?
Well, I preemptively said
it's okay
and all that, so I feel fine.
Right.
I feel fine.
You also said investor in Jomboy Media that's on a road trip.
Yeah.
And hopefully people put the thing together at that point. But
are the Dodgers at home?
What?
Not New York. Syndergaard, he's an investor in Jomboy Media.
Yeah, he's not playing the Mets.
Yelly?
Playing the Mets? Are the Mets home?
They got blowed out by Yelly on the road. Jeff McNeil hated the grass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What a fucking piece of shit, this grass. McNeil's funny. I think I'd like him a lot. If I was McNeil's teammate, I think he'd punch me once or twice.
Why?
I think I'd deserve it.
All right.
I had this teammate in ice hockey. His name was John Tom. If he's out there, what up? His dad's name was Dom Tom. And if he punched me during practice or in the locker room, everyone, myself, my dad, my mom, they weren't around, but the coach, everyone would have been like, yep, yeah. Probably should have done that a while ago, John. Because I was just real annoying to him. Because he was just wound so tight. And I would just poke him. And that was kind of mean. But, like, I think there was sincerity. He was actually, like, a really good defenseman. And he would give me a lot of passes for breakaways. So we did have, like, a weird connection. Remember my coach saying, well, John's always finds me. Like, there was respect playing. And but he probably hated me a little bit. I remember, like, I was such a fucking nuisance on the ice. I would do fake play-by-play. I'd say, oh, John, everyone took a straw poll, and we voted you the ugliest defenseman on the team. Any thoughts? Then he would just be like, fuck you. So I think if I was McNeil's teammate, I'd push, I'd needle until I get punched in the face, and then as soon as I'd be like, fair. We good?
Right.
And then he would be like so confused by that.
Yeah.
What?
You wanted that?
That was okay. But I get a kick at him watching. Now, Alonso, I wouldn't touch.
You know what turned me off to him was that home run derby. You were at the home run derby, right? So you didn't see. He was so locked in.
Oh, he was rapping and singing?
No.
I mean, he's a little leaguer that plays professional baseball. He has all the mannerisms of a 10-year-old. Cracks me up.
He was so locked.
Yeah.
It's a fun event.
Dude, not for him. He made more money. He made more money than his salary in the home run derby.
Right.
He made $1 million, and he doubled his salary in the derby, right?
That's fair.
He had to win that shit. I am the biggest Pete Alonso home run derby fan. Beat Pete, you won't. That was my saying for a while.
For a while.
And then someone beat him.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it back. He should do the derby again. That's such a good slogan.
Do the derby again.
Beat Pete. You won't.
Oh, that was the slogan you were talking about.
You have to say, you have to say you won't at the end. Because everyone says beat Pete. Someone in the chat said, Jimmy, who do you think is most likely to punch you at Jomboy Media? Oh.
Are you saying real answers or?
My brother? Because he's probably the freest. Jake or my brother?
That was my two
they're like
answers.
probably the freest to do it.
Yeah.
My sister, but she wouldn't. Only she'd punch me.
No. But yeah, Luke and Jake is a little too easy.
Yeah. I don't needle anyone here as much as I do as I'm talking about. Joe's, but see, people don't know that Joe's is in on it. Like he retweets all of it.
Yeah.
He retweeted the original Talkin Yanks Dolphin video from a year ago. No one else was bringing it up.
Nope.
And he retweeted it and was like, guys. I'm like,
Joez, you did this.
You did this on your own.
My favorite part of the last vlog was I regret showing them that picture.
Yeah. That is funny. But, yeah, that is. He does retweet it a lot. And he laughs. He had a laugh yesterday on. Oh, it's Weekly Dumb. It's going out tonight. He let out like one of those big roar Joe's laughs. But yeah, I saw that he retweeted it, that dolphin thing, and no one else even brought it up. And what did he say? He was just like, guys. Oh yeah. So he retweeted this and just said, guys, it's not what it seems. You know, if he really, really didn't like something.
Oh, this?
No, the original Talkin Yanks.
Oh, he's using the same lines. Because when he did the, during the stream, what's her name?
The horny, Megan the Stallion.
Megan.
That's a funny video.
He said, guys, not what it seems.
Yeah. Yeah. That his font, I tweeted it out, but it was so funny in that vlog, which didn't get enough views because it was, I thought, funny. When I was needling Joe's. But he's in on it. Like what I was talking about with McNeil, he wouldn't be in on it.
Mm-mm.
It wouldn't be like a dance.
That
Same with John Tom.
That vlog I titled with Joe's in it. You told me to change it, right? I didn't. You admitted that it's a joke. That's when I was titling it. I said, I can't say we put a fake quote on the billboard.
Oh.
Because now we're kind of admitting that's one of them.
We surprised our employee with a billboard of him. I don't know. But when he comes in, what he says, like, I was rubbing the dolphin's head, and Jake goes, you were giving a dolphin head? He just goes, you hear what you want to hear.
Yeah.
It's a pretty quick line by Joe's. It's funny. Yeah. So anyway, we needle Joe's, but he likes it. He likes it. He's in on it. The moment he tells us you have to stop, it'll be over.
Yeah.
Remember when we told everyone he got Tommy John? Oh, you know what I did feel bad about? You know what I did feel bad about? Because a lot of people, if you are in the room with me, you see my smile and the glimmer in my eye, you know I'm joking. On the speed blitzball, he was wearing number 42, and it was his birthday. And I said, like, Joe's wearing number 42 on his birthday, also just turned 42. And when I watched that in the speed blitz, I was like, oh, shit, people are going to think that was real.
So? That's not that bad.
That's worse than fucking dolphin. Someone thinks you're 40 when you're not. I get it all the time. Oh, it was more like, shit, did I just start another lie?
Right. I haven't seen anything.
I saw a couple of responses like, Joe's is 42? And I was like, it was just a quick, dumb Jersey joke. All right.
Oh, in code names, you said Joe's is playing with We Got Ice. Pretty big age divide there. Joe's is 43 and We Got Ice is 18.
Okay, but We Got Ice being 18 helps.
Yeah.
Let people know that that's a joke.
Right.
All right, whatever. You know what? Let's go to our guest if we have him. How's it feel to be an American hero? Is that a question like on talk shows that like that would ask you?
Let's not get carried away.
That was pretty wild though.
No, it was amazing. That was so much fun. I enjoyed it. Not just because, obviously the homers, but just everything was sick. The fans were unbelievable. Stadium's unbelievable. Playing with those guys was awesome. So glad I could contribute.
Did you notice like the social media shit? Like you were in the World Series.
Yeah, I saw the numbers.
And you're a big part of it.
Yeah.
People were like, "Oh, look how many followers." Did it feel way different, that global reach?
Yeah, so not the followers, but when they started putting up stats of videos, so like I think that home run saw like 7 million views or something like that. When they put up other stats of Judge's 60-second and others videos, I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
It's like 3 times as many views. I mean, that's when I was like, damn, like this is different,
That's crazy.
It didn't hit until kind of that, I think.
I was looking at I wanted to ask, and I want your honest answer, because you came in as an investor when we did the raising.
Yep.
Is that like you showed up, you got a call from your manager one day, and he was like, "Hey, just to let you know, we invested in this," or did you get the opportunity? No. Did you get asked about it?
Yeah, I got asked about it. I pay attention. I like to know where everything is and what's going on, and I like business in general. I think to me, it's like a competition, right? It's like you want to be the best you can be. So I like the business stuff. So I got a call. I had seen videos of you guys, and I love the lane that you and some other companies have created, where I always thought, like, man, ESPN's good, but if they did this,
yeah.
And I always wanted an alternative to ESPN, and that's kind of what I feel like this is like normal people talking how they want to talk and just hanging out on the couch, and it's just like that's what everyone does in the country. So I always wanted that, and I got that phone call. I remember I was in the airport, and my finance guy called me, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. So.
That's awesome.
It's been cool. It's been fun to watch you guys and keep going. And it's everything I thought it would be from my side. Is just I think this is cool. Walking around this place is fun. Seeing everything you guys got going on is cool. Like little community, and it's badass.
When I found out, like, because CAA came in, or NEA, it's a combo of this. They just sent me the names. They were like, "Here's the guys that are in." And I was like, this is cool." And it was pretty cool, like a batch of names. Like, fuck.
Well, that's what I think. It's like, it's badass, right? So, like, I think Hater's
in.
There's some Syndergaard. There's some big names.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I just think, like, we're kind of the same thing, right? You guys cover sports, and we're sports. Like, we want to be on the same side of it, and I think you guys get it. And sometimes, reporters or people, telling the story outside don't always get it, but I feel like you guys do. And, my favorite thing is the lip reading. So when you do the lip reading, I'm like, damn, he got it. Like, that's exactly what happened. So
and I watched, like, I Googled, I was like, I think I've done a lot of videos on Trea before. And on the way in, I looked up, and I had done a bunch, because the World Series interference.
Yep.
And then, like, you and Davey got ejected one time. Mm-hmm. And there was a bunch. Some I had the hot mic.
The JT, oh, you did have a hot mic.
Yeah, when you were calling out Torrey.
Oh, yeah,
that was pretty funny.
Hot. But the JT one.
Yeah.
That you just got thrown out in spring training that you did? Yeah. Like, you said Craig's eyes went up, and that's exactly what he told us. I'm like, damn, he got that? I'm like, that's impressive.
Went crazy.
I know. Well, it was hilarious. It was so funny. But I think stuff like that, that's really cool. We like that. We like that stuff.
I have had a lot of guys be like, I think you nailed it. And I think you don't remember perfectly. So if I'm around the context, it's good. But there's one with the World Series one was awesome, because Davey was like, wait till you watch. I just watched that. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, so I saw that. I didn't know, like, every word I was saying was like, I mean, I don't really take it back. It's kind of just how I felt, so whatever. But I didn't realize that every word was just completely out there. But
well, not anymore. You thank COVID for that, and me. They don't do that anymore.
No more.
You used to be able to watch the games and just mute the announcers. So on MLB TV,
really?
You would just turn off announcers. That's how I got, like, Savages in the Box. So then I have an uninterrupted feed of just
I didn't know that.
Just the crowd noise. It was cool if you wanted to put it on the background and not have the announcers. But there would be hot mics all the time. When COVID hit and there was no fans, they were like, they're going to hear everything. You're going to hear everything. And, like, the Savages in the Box Boone video, there was no fans there because it was the day game makeup of a rain delay from the night before. So no one had tickets. So you could hear every single word in those.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was cool. They should offer it again, but
now that
they don't want
back,
that.
I would think that was one thing that we were like, when nobody's in the stadium and we were yelling in the dugout, it's like they're going to hear everything.
Yeah.
So that's why they put in the fake crowd noise.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah.
They're pumping it in just because it was like weirdly silent.
Yeah. Are you an East Coast guy? Like, did you want to come? Because I have pride in, I lived in California and I like New Jersey a lot more. Mm-hmm. So in my head, I have you signing with the Phillies because you're an East Coast guy over California guy.
I would say a little bit. I mean, I feel like everyone took that like crazy.
Yeah.
I would say a little bit. I mean, I liked LA. It was a fun place to play. The stadium's badass. Fans are great. Organization's great. But at the same time, I'm from Florida. I love Florida. I think it's just home, So I like the humidity. I like not rain delays. I don't want to say rain delays because that's just stupid. I don't like rain delays. But I like a little bit of rain. I like
a little bit of weather.
A little bit. I don't love the cold. So I would say I'm definitely an East Coast guy for sure. I think it's just how I grew up. But not to say the other side's bad. I don't know. I think I like it over here more.
The water in the World Baseball Classic, they got the Gatorade dump, and you were like, "Oh boy, I don't like that at all."
Hate it. And I usually like when that stuff happens, like during the season, you kind of feel that happening. I run out of the way, and I don't really get it. And I don't know. I think just because of the game situation, I didn't cross my mind, and they crushed me. I didn't see it coming. Not even a little bit. And I mean, it is what it is. It's pretty good. It's just that initial shock, but after that, you're right.
The moment that I talked about it when I did like the breakdown of that video is when Griffey gives you the hug, and you have like a shiver in your eye or something. Was that because of that, like, holy shit, or just take it in the whole moment?
Yeah, it's just a little bit of everything. Like, for me, it's like, I was screaming. I'm like adrenaline going, and like everyone's like hugging you. I just kind of need like a little bit of like, just wait a second type deal. And that was pretty cool, but you kind of got it right too. I don't even really remember kind of pushing him off, but like I kind of ran through everybody and kind of just.
Jake does that. When we played high school baseball, he would make like a dive and catch, and you would want to celebrate with him, and he just fucking sprinted to the dugout, grab a cup of water, sit down, and pour the water over your head, and then he left all of us like hanging. All right, man, fuck you then. Like, we're trying to say good job.
I don't know. I think too. Like I'm not good at like. Planning. I feel like these guys got these celebrations. You got to plan these out.
Yes,
you know what I mean? You got to think about it and do it. For me, I just kind of, I reacted. So I run through the whole thing, and then all I could think of, in those piles, all I could think of is like Kendry Morales or like, so I kind of just like ran through.
People were commenting that, like because Diaz got injured, and Morales, and some were like he wanted out, like he didn't want to be part of that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to jump up and down for sure, but no, I just through. Down the stairs, kind of shoved Griffey off, and I was just kind of like, I needed to breathe for a second, but that was cool.
Then Waino came by, made you laugh. They didn't have the shot of that, but
he's awesome.
I wish I could read his lips, figure out what he said.
He's awesome. He's funny because he thinks I like kill him, or I'm hitting him, and I feel like every time I'm just dinking, dunking, and whatnot. And he was cool to be around. He's a stud, and he's kind of the dad of the team.
Okay, yeah, I mean. Sing the national anthem too. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, that was wild. I didn't know he had
that. You got that in your back? Can you sing?
Hell no. I can't sing or dance. Hell no.
Yeah, I mean,
but that was impressive.
Man, you're like a normal.
Yeah.
But like even like we're used to judge and stand on the Yankees. No. Like you're like this dude pops homers and steals bags. Got 5 tools. It's pretty nuts.
I mean,
that's why baseball's kind of like you're like the reason people always say baseball's awesome. Like
I'm probably like. I don't know, I'm twitchy, right? So I'm stronger-ish than you think. Or I shouldn't say stronger. I'm quicker.
Yeah.
Like in the weight room, I'm not like putting up a ton of weight, but I'm quicker than you think. And I always just, I don't know, I didn't want to be a speed guy. I'm trying to hit homers.
Yeah. But those Dodgers, like you and Mookie, people had to be looking at you like, what the fuck? You guys are out homering me?
Yeah. Well, man, that dude's a stud. But that's what you learn is like, it's like not all about like just brute strength. It's like coordination and all that. So that's like, when you're playing ping pong or you're playing all these games that you guys are doing, it's like that's kind of how you, I don't know, do that. That's
torque and balance and all
Mookie's bowling and all these things, and like it's just learning your body. And I don't know how to explain it, but he's another one of those dudes that's just good at everything.
Yeah, professional bowling. All right, I gotta let you go. You're gonna do ref guess, which is fun, and connect with Jolly. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go interview Boone. Anything you want me to ask him?
Yeah, let us win a game.
Just one.
Just one.
Okay. They'll just throw, some relievers out there again. Who's a pitcher you like on the Yanks? Like, did they have a guy that you're like, I see him well?
If I had one, I would never tell you.
Smart.
That is just bad all around. Yeah. I would never do that.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining for a little bit.
Thanks
for
having me.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Trea Turner. What an interview. What a guy. Yeah, should we bring Joez in for the new show?
Yeah, I mean, I titled this AMP Cash Out, so...
You were a little shocked about our success.
I didn't realize we were talking $60, $90 a day.
Yeah.
That's a decent amount.
Yeah.
Where, like, I kind of want to be texted if that's what's happening.
You want to be in the Cash Out group chat?
If you're going to tell me what to do and just say, here's $60 a day, yes.
It's a little... You have to be very quick.
I'm ready.
Like... The cash out game is scary because you have to be watching the game. So if you weren't watching the live stream,
let me get Joez.
Yeah, I'll talk while you get Joez. Jake was showing us that he cashes out, which is hedging your bets, which is like, if you're up, just take your money and run before the bet actually hits. and you get all your winnings, or if you're down, save face a little bit and don't lose all your money. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I keep coughing so much. Anyway, I'm not a big gambler at all, and I still bet like $5, not a lot. But on that live stream, learned you can really make money on the margins. So Joe's is coming in. He's part of the cash out gang, and DraftKings has been wanting us to do a gambling, like a strict baseball gambling show for a long time. And I've just been like, well, if we ever run into someone that we fits and we want to hire, and they're like in that world, because I feel like you can't fake do that content. You have to like be in that world or not. If it's straight up,
and you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
What camera am I looking at? This one or
center one?
Okay.
But we have run into this almost joke, non-joke version of our like spin on baseball gambling.
Yeah.
Which is what I always need to move forward with content. It's like, what's our spin on it? And it's the cash out kings. Money signs for the S's, obviously.
Yes, obviously.
So I said, let's build a show. We recorded a pilot episode and sent it to a sales team sitting at the DraftKings. If they don't pick it up, which I don't know if they might not, because they might not want to be promoting cashing out, even though they should.
Why not?
I don't know. They should. And there's like,
I don't know how maybe they'll clarify how their cash out works.
I looked up the rules yesterday.
Okay.
There's like a website, but there's rules for DraftKings legal that kind of stink. Like if it's living on social media, it's much stricter than if it's a YouTube video.
Oh really?
So I want this to be social media only. So we could do like a 1-minute episode, a 2-minute episode, a 5-minute episode, updates, reactions, blah blah. And if it's on social media, you can't like use player names. You can't use team. Like it's like,
how are you gonna bet not knowing player names?
It doesn't make sense because they have the players' names on the fucking app, in the bet. So whatever, we'll see if they take it. I want them to. I think it's fun and silly, and if we can tap it. DraftKings basically has like an allotment of money they want to spend with us that like they set aside.
Well, that's good.
But I've never been into the gambling content until now. So I also I got to talk to Tom DeFina today because I want him to pitch it like it's not a once a week video. It's like constant. Yeah. And we'll have to get one of our editors, producers, which is the
big guy.
Anyone wants to put their hand up and get in like my best of graces or my out of my graces if they
high risk,
high reward. Maddie picked up Morning way back when, and that was kind of the start of like
your best friend.
And then Maddie picked up GeoGod. He just raised his hand when he was the flags, and then Maddie was in my world, and we just kept growing together and like bouncing ideas.
And now he's your friend, best friend.
Yeah,
we're friends.
Yeah,
maybe neighbors.
Maybe neighbors. Yeah, we got to now that the weather's getting nicer.
Yeah,
and if like James and I can stop being sick, we got to hang out. Yeah,
maybe
he's coming to town. I'm gonna take him around town. Joe's is a New Jersey guy too now.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, where are you living in Jersey? Or do you not want the people to know?
A place called.
Change the first letters with S's so no one can figure it out.
I live in Chappaqua.
What?
Sounds bad. I just gave it away. Lake Chappaqua or whatever. That's in like
Chappaqua.
Chappaqua. I gave it away.
Fuck. You're found.
Your kids still go to the same school though?
For now, because I want them to finish the year.
Yeah.
I don't want to take people out in the middle of the year when they're about to end in May.
No.
Well, what ages are they?
They're 8 and 9.
What grade?
Oh, 2nd and 4th.
So growing up, I changed schools every 3 years.
Right.
And when my brother was 8 and my parents had to change schools, me and my sisters said to them, change in the middle of the year. That was our biggest advice.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because when you go to a new school and you're new on day one, no one knows that you're new and you get like left by the wayside. And the only people that come up to you are like the people you don't.
What?
Whoa.
What are you about to say?
The people desperate for friends that kind of leech onto the new kid. And it is awkward because, like, I did this a lot. You start, and then you're like, you get these people that just like, leech onto you, and then you're like, oh, I need a friend. I'll be friends with you. I'll be friends. And like 3 weeks later, like, oh, dude, you're crazy, and no one else at this school likes you, and now I'm associated with you. But when you're a new kid in the middle of the school year, especially elementary school, good morning, everybody. I just want to announce that we have 2 new students in class today. Make sure you go out of your way to say hi. And then everyone oh, you're new kid? Oh, you're new kid. And you're like the cool kid for 2 weeks. And everybody wants to see who you are and what you're about and hang out with you. And it's a much different get to know you.
Switch them now? Their school ends in May.
It's kind of late now. But I'm just giving my thoughts on that because I did it a lot.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Like I was a new kid freshman year of high school, and that was awful.
That's tough.
Because everyone from one middle school just thought I was from the other middle school. Everyone from the other middle school just thought I was from that middle school.
Nobody wanted to talk to you.
Nobody knew that I knew nobody and like went out of their way to introduce. I didn't talk to someone until 8th period. Leah Zott said hi.
Leah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then for like 2 weeks, like no one, you would have to like go out of your way, and I'm not like a social butterfly. Eventually be talking to me like, oh, did you go to North? I'd be like, no, I moved here, I'm new. And they're like, oh, you're new? And it was hard.
Why don't you just stand up and say I'm new?
Because I'm shy.
That's tough.
But anyway.
You don't think, okay, so.
Back to cash out.
You don't think DraftKings would love the cash out idea?
No, I think they will.
I didn't know about the whole strict social
Yeah.
media
No, I think they should. I mean, we're in on it. I do want to do it for the baseball season, and I think we do all the social videos, and like, you know, there's one a couple times a week that's like, you know, 5 minutes, and we're giving our picks. But then there's also reactions and just like almost like diaries, like updates from the cash out world, and or cash out tales. Well, literally what we just did when you came in.
Cash out tales.
And then we do a live stream once a month where we're like on a game together or on the 4 games like we did opening day. I think there's a lot of potential. I want to tell Tom DeFina to like sell it to them that way. Maddie kind of wants to be in, but I don't know if he said he wants to be part of the group chat, but he can. But I think he needs to sit alongside of us.
I think we need to like.
For the first time.
The first time you need to sit there because you need to be so fast.
I'm fast.
Like Jake's cashing out. Jake cashed out, and so have I, while the ball's in the air.
Come on.
Yesterday, guy, listen, I don't know if DraftKings likes this, but I was losing, okay? The out was recorded. I pressed cash out quickly.
Yeah.
And even though it was it's better to lose 60%
Yeah.
than what it is to lose 100%.
No, that was great cash out by you.
That let me out. I kind of felt like doing the hands because I felt like
there's sad cash outs, and that's a sad cash out. But I thought that was like, I think I replied to that one, and I was like, "Good job."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because the game was ending, like the ball was in play, and I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be an out." But yesterday that worked against me because I thought that the Alvarez ball was going to be a double play.
Yeah. So all right, hold on. So
my God.
So this is the bad part of the Astros were down by 2 to the Tigers, and we were like, so now they're dogs. So now they're plus 135 or something like that.
Yes.
And we're like, that's so stupid. They're still favorites to win this game.
Yes.
They're down 2 in the 5th.
Yes.
So we put money on the Astros.
I think the odds were even higher.
Yeah, I think they were really high. So at one point, the Astros tied the game 4-4. Let me pull up my text. They tied the game 4-4. They don't even have the lead. Yeah, let me pull it up.
It was.
Yeah. Here it is. So I put $25. No, it's plus 140. It was not
140.
high. So plus 140. I put $25 on them because I was like, Astros are going to win this game.
Me too.
Or if they don't win it, they're at least going to make it a close game.
So you could cash out.
And they're home.
And they're home.
Yeah.
So I put $25 on it. And then in the 5th inning, they tied the game 4-4. Bases loaded. 2 outs. So they haven't taken the lead yet, but tied. And I could have cashed, send it to Joe's. I could have cashed out for $41. I put 25 down. So whatever, 15, 16 bucks in my pocket. They didn't even win. They just tied the game. I make $16 because I just playing the momentum swing. We texted each other. Joe's goes, what? To be honest, Detroit isn't beating them. I said, yeah, I'm going to wait it out. And then it was a diving catch to end the inning. So we got too greedy. We didn't follow our rules.
What did I say? What was the quote?
Yeah, Joe's, you said, hold on. Where's this? Because then we were texting about the Astros. And it was like, Astros need a base runner. You said bird in hand better than two in the bush, and we took the fucking bush.
Yep.
And so we missed that opportunity. Then the Tigers score. So now it's going to be a sad cash out where I put $25 down. I'm going to cash out and get $5 back. Just I'm not letting them take 100% of what I bet. Ever.
No.
Never.
Ever.
Never.
And nor will I win 100% of what I can win unless it's obvious.
You told me that you walked away plus 60 yesterday.
Yeah.
You would have been plus 90.
Well, wait. No, hold on.
Well, maybe.
Wait, no, listen. So then the Astros, it goes to the bottom of the ninth. They're down 1 run. 1 out.
Yeah.
Bregman gets on base. So Joe's is finger ready to double tap the cash out.
Finger ready.
Because if it's a double play, you can't
over.
let them take 100% of what you put down. You got to save $1 if any. Ball down to first base. Grabs it, first baseman, steps on first for the first out, throws it to second to turn the double play. Joe's cashes out while it's in the air. I don't. It hits Bregman in the back. Bregman safe at second. Jose Abreu hits a double to tie the game the next batter, and I'm fucking out.
Odds change immediately, and I'm like, no!
I'm out, and I end up winning $34,
which is good. You're positive.
So I was positive $9 on it.
I lost. I bet 25, and then I ended up with $9.73.
Yeah, so he lost money on his cash out, but it hit Bregman in the back. I didn't, so I won $9. He lost whatever 17, and then as soon as that happened, the Tigers in extra innings become dogs plus 165. The Astros don't score in the 10th. It goes to the 11th. I'm on the Tigers. Vierling hits a 2-run home run, and they win. And as the ball was in the air going over the fence, I cashed out. I took my $3, and I won 2 ways before the game even ended.
Yes. Biggest fail of the day for me was that.
You what?
Yes.
What?
Why did you cash out if the Tigers hit a home run?
Because the Astros still get the hit.
Yeah.
But you said while it was in the air, let it land, and then it goes...
No, they don't. You see, they move.
You have to be quick.
You got to be quick.
What?
Because they'll suspend the cash out.
The Tigers... Oh, they won't let you cash out?
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they'll turn it off. Late in the game, they'll just turn it off, and then you're just fucked. You just have to ride it out.
For me, that was the biggest fail of the day. For me.
The Astros. Yeah.
In game. The second one.
I mean, but then Joe's from 10 p.m. to midnight. You and I were texting, and we were just making money. Like, we made money on the Dodgers Rockies 4 times, I think.
Did I tell you about Arizona?
And then the Guardians, just momentum swing. So, like, the Dodgers were dogs. They were down 2 in the 5th to the Rockies. Is that it? Is it the Rockies?
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm like, why are they? This still Dodgers are the better team. So we put money on the Dodgers, and they tied up. No. They were down 2-0. This is a crazy one. See, I don't even understand how it works. They were down 2-0.
The Dodgers were down 2-0.
Yeah. So I put $10 on the Dodgers, and it was plus 145.
Yeah.
They scored a run to make it 2-1, and then had runners on second and third with 2 outs. And I cashed out $10 profit. They didn't even tie the game. So I don't know. Cash out gambling's a thrill.
It's very.
It's not
exciting.
even like, you're not going to lose it all. You just cash out.
The only thing is just that yesterday.
Yeah.
I was really playing the Guardians, and because that game was hot.
Yeah.
I was going back and forth there. I forgot I put a bet on Arizona. Arizona was up in the 9th. I forgot. I had a positive cash out on that. The Padres came back and beat them. Baseball is drunk. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of like a dangerous sport to bet on.
Yeah, there's a lot of
roulette.
There's a lot of twists and turns. If you see a close game in late innings, just Ride the dog and cash out to get someone
why
on base.
not?
I'm also loving the. I've made a lot of like. So yeah, I won $60 yesterday. $3 at a time, $5 at a time. Joe's won 90, $5 at a time. We're not placing big bets.
No, it's like small marginal bets.
Like if we win $3 and we celebrate with each other.
Because we start looking at.
I placed probably 25 bets, all for $5. I won $60 on the day.
My mentality sometimes is I look at it as like, am I really going to try to ride this out for $2 when I can take $3?
No, what was your great cash out? You had a great one where you took like you were at like 95% of the winnings.
Oh yeah, that was.
Why would you wait it out? That's where my brother Luke doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it.
Is he here? An idiot.
Yeah, I mean he doesn't get it. Like, okay, so the Dodgers, I took the Dodgers. I put $10. The Dodgers were trailing, and the Dodgers with 2 outs went crazy. They put up 7 runs in the inning, and then I was to the point where it's like the cash out was like the full payout would have been like $26, and then the cash out was like $24.25. I was like, what? Am I gonna really wait around for why?
No. If I'm at 80%,
I can
of
use
my
that money for
potential
something
winnings,
else.
I'm taking it and leaving.
Yeah, right away. It sounds dumb.
Luke was like, "Why wouldn't you just leave it in case he does steal the base? And then you get 100%." I was like, "You're out. You haven't understood yet."
Before cash out.
Yeah. So do you think you want in still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before cash out.
Telling me $90 a day.
This is why cash out's the way to go. Before cash out, I did a parlay, like an NBA parlay, right?
Yeah.
And I had like 5 teams that I selected. They were all hitting. I got to the last game, the Lakers, the cash out was like $400. You see his face? I didn't cash out, Jim.
Why?
And the Lakers lost.
Why didn't you? This was before you came to the light?
This is before I came into the cash out light.
Fuck,
I
man.
said I'm done. What is this?
Hey, I have money on the cricket match if you want to.
I'm out on that.
I put good money. Dude, the Titans don't lose. I might cash out. The Titans don't lose.
Let me look. I need
the Gujarat Titans. They do
want,
not lose.
I want one so I can like double or triple my bread. But I mean, we'll see. I need more micro money transaction.
They're playing the Delhi Capitals, but the Gujarat Titans don't lose.
IPL?
Yeah. They're the favorite.
The game hasn't started yet.
No, it starts at 10.
I need to do it in
Yeah, you do need to do it in game. Yeah, that was tough. So I tested the limits of cashing out yesterday with these like really tricky bets, and I couldn't cash them out, so I had to let them ride. Luckily, majority, all but one, hit.
Because they weren't in game, you can't cash out.
Yeah, you can't cash out.
Sometimes you can,
but if you place it while the game's happening, you can cash out more likely than before the game. So I bet the Red Sox and Pittsburgh were both going to score 4 runs. And I was thinking that as soon as one team scores 4, which was a guarantee, I'd cash out because the odds would swing in my favor, but it didn't let you. But they both scored 4. And then I bet the over on Guardians and Oakland. And I figured once they start scoring runs, you cash out, but I couldn't because I placed it before the game started.
What's the chat saying? Let me see. Live betting seems like it's so much fun. It is if you're doing it our way, because the other way is like a little bit too nerve-wracking for me. Why would you bet and wait till the end?
No. Yeah, I know.
That sounds crazy. Now that
we're in control. And also Joe's and I aren't like Jake has the itch. Like he'll put big money sometimes. And I don't have that itch.
No.
Sometimes I think about it like
I've started placing some 25 when I really believe in it.
I put a $100 the other day unprovoked.
Me?
I was like, whoa, what is that?
Yeah, but that was for content.
No.
I had made $100. I made $100 during our opening day live stream.
Yeah, but
cashing out.
By the end of the night, you were sad because you.
I lost it.
Like me and Jake were happy that we won marginally.
I learned my lesson.
And you lost big time.
But I made $100 cashing out. The cash outs were ridiculous.
I have no interest in big bets.
Me neither.
The whole 2022 2 Villanova season, I thought I knew them better than Vegas, and I did. I went from like $25 in the account to $100 one season.
Tom Ace said,
Who's pitching tonight for the Yankees?
Cole?
No, Herman.
Herman. Tom Ace said, can you come up with 10 rules of cash out life? Like a commandment? Is that what you're saying? Like a 10 commandment?
Don't get greedy.
Don't get greedy.
Never ride it out.
Never write it out. 1 in a hand is better than 2 in a bush.
Don't let them take it all. Ever.
I don't care if it's 10 cents. I'm serious. Like, keep that 10. It's a really sad cash out.
No, that's the principle of it, though.
You can't lose
Joe's has had some sad cash
really,
outs.
I had a 7-cent cash out.
Yeah, that's 7 cents saved.
I mean, yeah.
That's 7 cents saved. And if you don't believe in that, then you're not part of the cash out.
I mean, it's just, you gotta be, it's sad because you get there.
Jake's not fully in it with us, but his UConn team has been playing, and he's been
Maybe he's gonna
busy.
be in it.
Are
we gonna influence more people in the office to be cash out? I think Luke is like really.
He's
trying to go opposite. We convinced Jolly a little bit yesterday.
He doesn't. No, Jolly was like a principled man. Let's call Luke. I texted Luke all of them. I'm like, are you get this yet? Like, are you gonna wake up, come to your senses? After I won him.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Wow. It's work day.
Don't try to
Actually, he's at a convention all day.
Oh.
He's at like a sales convention.
Oh, sales. He looks like he wants to sell. Don't try to cash out on hockey. I don't know.
No, hockey you can't. There's no ebbs and flows.
Hockey's too fast. I mean,
is Defina here?
No. I don't know. It might be.
Is Defina here? Tom.
Oh, Sam's lying.
Zoe.
Sam's hiding it. Zoe. I feel concerned because Zoe's like he's like the young buck, and we're gonna get him into this world. By the time he's our age, he's gonna be addicted to this, and I feel kind of responsible. But I'd rather him be addicted to cash out than be addicted
let it
to
ride.
Let it ride. Life is insane.
Hey. Do you want to be part of Cash Out Gang?
I thought I already was.
Well, fully?
Yeah.
Because this is the test. Joe's cashed out how much?
7 cents.
What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't know the full context of everything else that was going on when you did that specific cash out. Was it going a bad way? But I feel like we've been pretty firm on like 50-cent profits as like a general minimum.
No. He saved 7 cents.
I mean,
Instead of losing...
When it was a 7-cent.
Cash out.
Instead of losing...
Let's just say I placed a $5 bet.
7 cents.
Yeah.
And the full cash out, 7 cents.
Yeah.
My full cash
He
out.
lost $4.93.
Yeah.
Well, rather get something back.
He's in. He gets it.
I mean, that's just good. That's good.
It's like a sticking it to the man thing.
Yes.
Like, you're not going to take all of it.
Yeah.
I may have fucked this up, but I'm saving 7 cents.
Meanwhile, DraftKings is like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever. I took the majority of it. Thanks.
I like the Yankees to face 20-plus pitches in the first inning tonight, just to let you know.
Should I place that
20
right
plus?
now?
Yeah.
Who are they facing?
I don't know.
Phillies.
The
Oh, the
fifth,
Phillies?
the fifth
Matt
starter for the
Strahm.
Phillies. Strom.
Yeah, he's
Is he
pitching.
is he a starter?
Now he is.
He has been.
Yeah, he hasn't
I know
been.
he's starting this one. Or at least as of 2 days ago when I looked
Work 'em.
scheduled to start.
I'll probably go in that bet with.
No, but if he's a reliever, that might go the other way.
Oh, that's
He
true.
might just be pumping.
He might.
But it's not him. Like, if they take him out, it's another guy.
Judge is
Yeah,
gonna
but
get
if
an
he's
off day soon
pumping,
too.
if he's,
So I don't
what if
know.
he's like a opener? They said go get the first 2 innings. And
I
he's
trust the Yankees to see pitches.
Especially
Yeah.
yesterday, they got to the bullpen so quick.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. They need max pitches out of everybody.
Okay, I'll place the bet right now.
No, don't do it now,
Wait, you gotta wait. Whoa, hey.
because then you
now,
can't
man.
cash out.
Yeah, let's wait.
I thought those were the ones you don't bother cashing out on.
There's some of them that we can place.
Well, if you can cash out and it like DJ has a 6-pitch at bat, you're gonna make money right away.
Okay.
Yeah, but can you do that in game?
I
Well,
don't-
we'll
I
figure
don't
it
know.
out. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. We're testing the limits.
We're testing the limits.
What's
Look-
the odds on it?
look
Are
at
you
this.
at the page?
Yeah, over 19.5 pitches is plus 165 right now. It's pretty.
That's pretty good.
It's supposed to be like kind of a 50-50 bet.
That's pretty good. So far, the Yankees have faced 20, 38, 28, 33 in the first inning.
Baseball is such a momentum sport in
Yeah.
inning,
Yeah.
where it's like a game like the Guardians. Like there were like a lot of insane games yesterday. Padres, Dodgers,
Astros, yeah.
I said
Guardians.
Guardians. I mean, those are like insane, like big swing back and forth.
But
games.
you don't even need the team to score runs. You just need the
don't.
odds to flip.
You need the odds to flip.
Normal Dog asked, you can't save all of your money. They offer you a certain price that you could cash out. So you'll lose most, but not all. He said if it's 5 pitches and they're on the third batter, will they just give it all back? No. They'll
No.
give you 10 cents back.
Yeah, that's a sad cash out.
That's
so
That's
you're
a
you're
sad-
accepting a loss, but you're not going to give the bully
the-
all your money.
No way.
Like, give me your lunch money. Like, I'm going to say, you pocket like 25 cents in your sneaker that they didn't even know about. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
At least I can still get some milk at lunch.
Yeah.
Versus like
But if it's over the amount of pitches, if it's trending up, you can cash out.
Yeah.
Plus.
yeah.
Why do they allow that? I get it.
It starts to get as it gets closer to that full cash out, then they're like
People who don't believe in cashing out, they like get scared off by like, well, I'm so close to getting the full payout on this.
yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Meanwhile, like you're 90% there, anything can happen.
I've seen it too many times.
I've watched baseball for too long to see like, and yesterday once again with the Astro situation, like we should have cashed out when we cashed out and then jumped back in. I think we got
when I got burned was WBC semifinal, Japan Mexico. I did the Mexico pregame bet. I went and looked and there was like could have gotten a big time cash out, but I was like, I waited out. I wanted the 10 more bucks.
No,
Japan
you see,
comes back.
that's the
Japan comes back, and from that moment on, I said, no, if I see something like that, I'm cashing out. And Jake also said he had cashed out the same bet because I was trailing him anyway.
Yeah. These are lessons learned. Lessons learned.
Yeah. All right. This wasn't a really we're trying to pitch this show to DraftKings, so that's the behind the scenes of it.
Yes.
If they don't pick it up, then
We'll still be cashing out
yeah, silently.
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 Yeah.
Silent cash out. It's still fun.
Yeah, but it won't be content
No.
That's the problem.
because we can't pitch it to any other gambling
we can't.
sponsor because we're exclusive with DraftKings. So if they don't take it, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to – this will be the last on mic talk of it.
Yes.
I hope we either make it happen because I love doing content that's fun already that we love to do. Or that they find a way to, whether try to like get us to rework it so that it does work for them and us.
I think they should be interested in taking it.
I agree too. You get people
But
on the
yeah.
app. They want to get people on the app. I think maybe if we include maybe a parlay per day.
Maybe. I stand strong. We send it our way.
I mean,
say,
our way
this
for
is good
sure.
it's good for them, good for us. But yeah, the exclusivity does make it like on the business side. Like, well, then it'll be like strict, tight-lipped. I'll tell you
No.
and Jake like don't do this in content at all.
At all.
It'll just be like a private thing that we do privately.
Amongst us, yes.
Because if they don't take it, no one else can take it. So
Right.
then it doesn't exist.
Right.
Because they can't stronghold our content like that.
Well, maybe sales are if they don't take it, which they should.
Yeah.
But if they don't take it, then maybe sales could say, "How can we make that work?" Or what can we do to make that work? Like, what would make you happy to make it work with us? Because maybe this is, you could sell it as like a segue into getting us more into like gambling content, and maybe we could later on find a gambling person.
Yeah. Nah, we're the people. Did you like when everyone always texts all the time? I want to do a Rangers podcast, like bandwagon.
Gagas?
No, bandwagon blue shirts. Is that coming back? Playoffs start soon.
We should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should. We gotta call the Rangers too. I gotta.
Yeah.
See what's up.
Did you hear my award that I gave Volpe?
No. What was the award?
I'm giving the awesome, oh wow, like totally freak me out.
Oh, hold on.
I'm giving the awesome, oh wow, like totally freak me out. I mean, right on award.
I'll guess Volpe.
Absolutely, Volpe. The stolen bases.
You like that? Do you know what that's from?
Where's that from?
Awesome! Oh wow! Like totally freaked me out. I mean, right on. Sure, number one.
I'm doing themed awards this year as long as I can until I forget, and that's my award for. I did Bring It On awards.
That's good.
I have a notebook. I have some awards from Gladiator queued up, but they have to fit with like a performance or a conversation. But I have You Sold Me.
Get something from old school.
Queer Giraffes.
What?
Have you seen Gladiator?
No, I did not.
Oh.
The chat wants us to compete with one another, and this is cash out, and this is strictly a team.
Yeah, the chat always wants that, and that is just not our. We're not doing that.
They said whoever gets the most money gets everybody's money.
They also
What?
No, we're not doing that. It's
hell
a team. It's a team thing.
It's a team event.
thing. This is the problem. Like same with GeoGuide guys, they're always like compete against each other. Once we do that, the fucking team dissolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If GeoGuide guys ever have an in-house competition, it's over.
It's over.
I'm out because that is not how Team Unity works.
First of all, you guys link.
Yeah.
You can't link.
Yeah.
Sell a shirt that says Link, and they want us to.
Yeah, unlink. Yeah. Oh, this for a Gladiator award. The time for half measures and talk is over, Senator.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe I give out the Hicks this week.
That was pretty good.
Well, that's good, right? I like to give out the Hicks. I also have this from.
You gotta bring back Gumption.
Oh yeah,
I love Gumption.
Wedding Crashers. I got some quotes. You seen Wedding Crashers?
Yes.
I got some quotes with Wedding Crashers for awards that I really like. I don't want to get into what happened last night because it's only going to make me mad. Let's get through today. Let's keep our eye on the prize. Let's focus. Let's close some ass. Award.
Yes.
It's a good one, right? Can I tell you something without you getting angry? I love you. That's a good award. I don't know who's going to get that.
That's, yes.
Why don't you go enjoy yourself while I go ice my balls and spit up blood? That's a good award. I think Trevino might win that at some point in the season.
Wandy.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope that Trea Turner stopped by and did 10 minutes with us. Otherwise, this episode was just a gambling show.
Yeah.
And not a building the Jomboy.
Well, that kind of is building the Jomboy.
Yeah. They got some insight into the process of building a show and pitching it to a client and seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Thank you, guys.